Things continue to get worse for Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows. A new report claims that traffic at their booth at Japan Expo for the game was extremely sparse this weekend. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Also, hit that like button. Let's get more people to see this and beat the YouTube algorithm. I wrote this up over at thatparkplace.com, and we have multiple people reporting that traffic at the Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows booth at Japan Expo over in Paris was sparse. First, we had this ex-user RC166 shared photos from the convention on July 12th and commented, the other booths were crowded, but the Assassin's Creed Shadow booth was, as you can see, the chairs were used as resting spots. I wonder if the French are angry too. You can see that people are actually facing the other direction from the actual booth when they're sitting there. They weren't actually watching whatever presentation they were giving there for Assassin's Creed Shadows. And obviously, this was posted on July 12th, so that was early on in the weekend. That was on a Friday. So obviously, there was time maybe that it would increase potentially going into Saturday, obviously Saturday being the heavy traffic day. However, we would find out that that would not be the case. But before we get to that, Mark Kern, aka Grums, would react to this original post, and he says, the bad news and outright awful mistakes Ubisoft is making are just piling up. There's more than what I can post in a day. The Assassin's Creed booth was empty at Japan Expo compared to the other crowded booths. Even the French don't seem to be excited for this game, and then obviously shared this post to X that we just went over. But then here we go. This is on the 14th. This is on Sunday. He says that he just got a report from someone at Japan Expo. He says Ubisoft staff are asking that anyone using the seats at the Assassin's Creed Shadows booth to turn around to face their screen. People were using them as benches to watch the much more popular Nintendo booth across the way. Nobody cares about Ubisoft. Here we can see the images here. And there's people there looking at the Nintendo presentation, and you can kind of see them facing from the Assassin's Creed Shadows booth to Nintendo and not actually watching the Assassin's Creed Shadows presentation here. Literally cannot make this stuff up. People are not interested in this game, and they're quickly tuning out, even in Ubisoft's home country of France at Japan Expo. Kern wasn't done, though. He shared another photo from the booth and from one of his sources, and he wrote this. Another shot of the Assassin's Creed Shadows booth. They are showing exclusive gameplay, but it's the same video they already posted to YouTube. If you stay till the very end, Ubisoft gives you a bag of goodies. And again, you can see here, not many people actually standing there watching their presentation. People kind of moving on, not really caring about what they have to present there. Interestingly, remember, he's saying here that they were showing exclusive gameplay, but it's just the video that they had previously posted to YouTube. This is something that they seem to be doing. It is a pattern of behavior. We had this from the official Assassin's Creed France account on X when they were promoting the booth on July 11th. They promised that they would be giving potential players an immersive experience. They said, Katana and Yasuke's mask by Pure Arts Limited, or even artwork from the game, our Ubisoft stand at Japan Expo offers you an immersive experience. We'll immerse you in the spirit of the game with us until Sunday, July 14th. And then they shared these images. Obviously, the helmet from Pure Arts Limited, but that katana that they were showing was quickly revealed to be a reproduction of One Piece's Sandai Kidetsu, which is wielded by Roronoa's Zoro. And sold in the manga and anime One Piece. And then this reproduction is actually sold by this company, Freenamen, and it sells for, I think it was on sale for like 40 euros. So that's probably around like $50. And that's what they were saying is immersive. It's literally a reproduction of a One Piece katana. And then I didn't include it in this article, but this geisha doll that they also had here too, it was it's very similar dolls, almost identical dolls, very similar alterations, can be purchased on Amazon for about $15. So not really immersing you in the game of Assassin's Creed Shadows when they're literally using a katana from One Piece and a doll made in China or manufactured in China for $15. So on top of all of this, Grums also would share posts from Japanese users accusing Ubisoft of using items in the game without permission. This is what he wrote. He says, Ubisoft has raided Japanese culture, appropriating vast swaths of it without permission, and they are very, very upset. It was not approached with any respect. Lantern and other artifacts taken without permission. This is one of many examples Japanese keep sending me, but Ubisoft calls them racist grifters who complain. Don't buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. In one of the posts here, you have this user noting or accusing Ubisoft of using an octagonal lantern from the Todaji temple without permission. And this is what the user wrote. This is a translation here from using Google on X. It says, when we asked the Todaji temple's public relations officer, he told us that he does not approve any commercial use and is aware that it has been used without permission by Assassin's Creed. After checking the footage, he confirmed that it is an octagonal lantern from Todaji temple and is currently discussing the matter. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sure someone will correct me, and I apologize for that if I am not pronouncing that properly. But this image is clearly seen on the television in the initial post, noting how sparse the crowd is. So if we go back up here and you look at this this first post, like that is literally the image that they're using at the Japan Expo with this lantern that they are using without getting permission from the temple. It's right there in the post here. You can see it. So, and this isn't the first case of this. They actually issued an apology for using this Sekigahara Temple Court's back flag in a promotional video for the game as well. Grums pointed this out in the middle of June and noted that they were indeed using it, and they had been accused of stealing this without using it without asking for permission. And you can see here is the screenshot from the promotional video. Here is the actual flag photo from the core using the flag in their reenactment, and they used it without permission, and they actually had to issue an apology. Ubisoft Japan issued an apology, and they said this: we have received notice that 2 pieces of concept art previously released for Assassin's Creed Shadows used the flag of Sekigahara Battlefield Hospitality Union, Sekigahara Rifle Corps without permission. The group was given the opportunity to apologize, and it was accepted. I think that's a little bit of a mistranslation. And I actually think they said the group gave us the opportunity to apologize, and it was accepted, because they do indeed go on and apologize here. And it says the art in question will not be used or distributed any further beyond this date, except for being included in the art book in the collector's edition. We deeply apologize for this matter. So they've already apologized for using things that they did not have the right to use. And they continue to do this. There's more accusations. Obviously, this one here with this temple. And then Grum shared another one here too. I couldn't verify that one, but it looks like it's someone's uncle. At least that is the accusation, using artifacts from his collection that without permission as well. So this is just absolutely kind of heinous behavior that they would do this. It's massive negligence. And the Japanese people are right to be upset about this. They should have been more respectful. They shouldn't have lied to people. And this is what happens when you act like this. People see who you really are. They see your true character, and they begin to ostracize you. And that is exactly what is happening with Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I 100% agree with Mark Kern, with Grums, that you should not be purchasing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And in fact, you shouldn't be purchasing any AAA video games or even some of the AA video games, as we're seeing with Concord. They are chock full of woke ideology, DEI initiatives, and they are trying to indoctrinate you into those ideologies through these games. And we must say no to this. We want to keep our heads on straight. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, but to always speak the truth.